Hi guys, welcome to Viva's Journey. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time, please don't forget to subscribe. It's very easy to do. All you have to do is press the subscribe button and don't forget to press the bell icon. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be talking about provincial nomination programs, and in particular, two provincial nomination programs, PNPs, that are available in Nova Scotia for foreign workers. So before we get started, let's just talk about provincial nomination programs. More often than not, what deters people from achieving their Canadian dreams is not being able to meet up with the points in the express entry profile. Right now, for you to get an invitation to apply from Immigration Canada, you need at least 476 points. Now that is a lot of points. However, what happens when you cannot meet these points? So there are other streams available, like the PNPs. Last week we talked about the Atlantic Immigration Pilot, and this week we're going to talk about PNPs in Nova Scotia. So what are PNPs and what are the advantages of the provincial nomination program? So really simple. Provincial nomination programs are streams that are created by the different provinces in Canada to target immigrants and foreign workers that have particular skills and work experiences that are needed or are in short supply in a particular province. Now, because those skills are in short supply in a particular province, there's an automatic demand and need for that particular skill. So it's just a supply and demand kind of analogy. So for instance, a province can be in short supply of physicians, nurses, or teachers, and as such would invite foreign skilled workers that have skills and qualifications in these occupations to apply and come to their province. So basically, that's how PNPs work. Now, another way to look at it is that at the federal level, you have the federal skilled workers stream via the express entry profile. Now, Immigration Canada is that body that is in charge of immigration in Canada. So they do the federal level. So at the federal level, you have the federal skilled workers, or the federal skilled trade. Okay. Now, an advantage of that level, because it's federal, is that if you're successful, you can reside in any province, any of the 9 provinces and 3 territories in Canada. However, Immigration Canada has gone a step further, and they have provided these different provinces and territories with immigration quotas so that these provinces can invite skilled workers, foreign skilled workers that are actually needed in a particular province. So PNPs are very province specific. So what province A sets as a criteria is going to be very different for what province B sets as a criteria, because the needs and demands of province A and B are very different. Now, the thing about PNPs is that you have to be willing to reside and work in a particular province. So if you're successful and you get a nomination from Nova Scotia, you're going to have to be willing to work and reside in Nova Scotia and Nova Scotia alone, because they invited you for a skill that you can bring to Nova Scotia, a skill that is in short supply in Nova Scotia and a skill that is needed. So that's it. So if you want to, for instance, you want to reside in Ontario, please do not provide for a provincial nomination program in Alberta, because that's not how PNPs work. Now, if you're successful in this stream and you receive a nomination from any province, you automatically get 600 points to add to your express entry profile. That's right, 600 points. Now, 600 points out of 1,200 points, which is the max. 1,200 is the maximum you can get for the federal express entry. If you get 600 additional points, you are guaranteed an invitation to apply from Immigration Canada. So that is the main advantage of a provincial nomination if you're successful. Now, most PNPs are aligned with the express entry profile. What this means is that you need to have a valid and active express entry profile. Now here, it doesn't matter what your score is. Worst case scenario, your score is 0. Still create an express entry profile, because you might have a skill that is in demand in a particular province. So imagine if you create an express entry profile and you have 0, your total points, 0, and you're successful in a nomination from another province, from any province, that's 600 points. So that guarantees you an invitation to apply. So now let's talk about the PNPs available in Nova Scotia. There are several PNPs available. I know I talk about Nova Scotia a lot because my family and I have been here for close to 11 months and we really love this province. So there are several PNP programs available here, and today we're going to talk about 2 that relate to foreign workers, or that are available for foreign workers. Before then, just a quick side note. Being here for about 11 months, I can tell you that 99.9% of the immigrants, foreign workers we have met here in Nova Scotia came to Nova Scotia, relocated via the Provincial Nomination program. What this tells me about the program is that it is favorable to foreign workers, is that it is successful, and that it is achievable. Okay, so just a side note. So today we're going to talk about 2 provincial nomination programs in Nova Scotia. The first one is the Nova Scotia Demand program. And under the Nova Scotia Demand program, there are 2 categories. There's category A, that is for people that have already obtained a job. So you're outside of Canada, you're in your home country, and you've obtained a job in Canada. But we're not talking about that today. Category B is for people that don't have a job. So here's how this category works. There's 2 minimum criteria that you need to meet. Okay? The first one is that you need to have a valid express entry profile. You need to be in the express entry pool. No two way about it. You need to be in that pool. The second and very important criteria is that you need to have at least 1 year full-time paid work experience in one of the 11 in-demand occupations in Nova Scotia. Now, earlier on when I was talking about PNPs, I said the whole idea behind PNPs is so that provinces can invite foreign skilled workers that have the skills that are in short supply in a particular province. So Nova Scotia has 11 in-demand or targeted occupations, okay? And those 11, you need to have at least 1 year full-time paid work experience. So full-time is at least 30 hours a week. That's about 1,560 hours a year. You need to be able to prove that you have experience in one of these 11 in-demand occupations. So you have 1 year experience here, you have a valid express entry profile, you're halfway there. Okay? Now, the next thing is there's a list of criteria again for this profile, but for this stream, but it's not complicated. Okay? Now there's a selection grid, a Nova Scotia selection grid, and the maximum you can get in that grid is 100, and you need a minimum of 67 points. Now you're going to get points for your age, get points for your educational qualifications, you're going to get points for the number of years of work experience you have. So you need at least 1 year of work experience. You're going to get points for your language proficiency. So let's use the IELTS again. Okay, so for this, the minimum you need is a CLB, that's a band level of 7. Band CLB 7 simply means you get a 6 in listening, a 6 in reading, 6 in writing, 6 in speaking. Again, that is very achievable. With some studying, you can achieve a CLB 7. You also get points for adaptability. An example of the stuff under adaptability is, for instance, you have a close sibling, brother or sister, that resides in Nova Scotia. You can get some points. You know, if you're coming with your spouse and your spouse has work experience and your spouse has taken the language proficiency exams and they got good points, you also get points for that. So you total that, and if you can get 67, at least a minimum of 67 out of 100 for these selection factors here, then you are eligible. So 67 out of 100 here, you have a valid express entry profile, and you have at least 1 year work experience in any of the 11 in-demand occupations in Nova Scotia, then you're good to go. Then you are eligible for this stream. So what next? You just found out you're eligible, Abby. Okay, what do? You wait. Yes, you wait patiently, because good things come to those who wait. The reason I say you wait is because this stream is not open all year round. Okay, this stream opens periodically. Unlike other streams like the express entry via the federal skilled worker that is opened, you know, every day, all year round, this stream, it's open periodically, and it's a quota for this stream. So for instance, if it's going to open this month, just, you know, for example, and people start applying and Nova Scotia reaches the quota, the number they need for that particular intake, the platform closes. Okay, so this is some people call this the fastest fingers first stream. And what this simply means is that when this portal opens, this application portal opens, like I said, it opens a couple of times during the year. When it opens, the first set of people to apply before the stream closes, before the province reaches its quota, are the people that are successful in applying. Okay, so you need to be really, really fast. It's on a first come, first basis. So that's how this stream works. However, again, I'm going to tell you, yes, it sounds a bit, you know, 1 in a million, but honestly, it's extremely, extremely successful. We've met people from Nigeria, from Ghana, you know, Africans from the French-speaking part of Africa, people from India, from Pakistan. They came to Nova Scotia via this stream because this stream is very successful. My advice for you with this stream is that if you're eligible and you're interested in residing in Nova Scotia, please follow the Nova Scotia immigration website. Be on the website frequently, because they will announce when the stream is supposed to be open, or when the stream is going to be open. A couple of days before it's open, they will announce it. So that's how the stream works. So my advice is to, if you're eligible, get all your documents ready and just save them somewhere and wait patiently. And of course, visit that website often so you can see, or you get to know, when the next, when this category B platform is going to be open. The second PNP we're going to talk about today is the labor market priority stream. A little bit different from the category B stream. The criteria is the same. You must have a valid express entry profile. You must. Second, you must have at least 1 year of work experience, again, in any of the 11 in-demand occupations in Nova Scotia. Now, I like this stream a little bit because the way the stream works is, so you have a valid express entry profile, you have work experience in one of these NOCs, and you're sitting down, and immigration, Nova Scotia, the province, goes into the express entry profile and actually looks for applicants to give letters to, requesting for those applicants to apply to the province for a nomination. Again, another successful stream. Earlier this year, there was one that was done for nurses, registered nurses, whereby the province went into the express entry pool and they sent out letters of invitation to people that had experience in nursing, asking them to apply to the province for a nomination. So for me, this is the province actually telling you, we need you, come and apply. Last year, there were several of such cases where they sent the letters of invitation. In December 2019, there was an invitation for applicants who had experience in advertising, marketing, public relations, so NOC 1123. Have a good friend here. She came via the PNP program, via this labor market stream, and theirs was they got a letter of invitation for early childhood, their NOC, and her husband, their NOC early childhood. So it is a very successful stream. So again, if you meet the criteria, you have a valid express entry profile. Just sit and wait patiently. You never know when the next draw is going to be. And again, you can follow Nova Scotia Immigration for more information. So thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time joining in, please don't forget to subscribe. It's very easy to do. Just press the subscribe button. And if you haven't watched my previous videos, I'll strongly recommend that you do so. If you're thinking about relocating to Canada, they're really, really going to help you, and they're very interesting. Until next time, take care.